So this morning Lahira and I were sat down with a cup of coffee trying to plan out our day. I'm really sick, so I should just be in bed doing work inside basically. But his idea for the day was, let's go get some chickens. And my response was, what? Today? We're not ready. So Lahira is currently getting all the wood to start building a little chicken cage hut area, and we're gonna be putting that up in the slope area with some little ladder that can come down, and then our chickens can be free roaming.
Only light time and cage.
We want the chickens to be free and be happy, so really excited. We've been wanting to get chickens for ages, and even though I don't think we're ready, like we're never ready for for what we want to do, but we're just gonna get the chickens. Also, we still have so many projects that are unfinished that we were meant to be getting done. And before we finish any projects, we always start a new one. So it's like there's constantly like 10 ongoing projects that are incomplete. But this one's a fun project because we're going to welcome some chickens into our home today. It looks really good. Okay, I just crashed for an hour. I'm really not feeling very well. But I'm gonna see what Lahira has done. I've not seen it for a little while, so I'm excited to see his process with making this chicken hut. Ooh, that's good, bro. We're heading off out. I feel like I've been absolutely useless today. I just get up, look outside for 5 minutes, and then sit back down again. But we need some food, so we're gonna head out, try and find some lovely food, treat ourselves today, and then see if anything happens when we go to Gaul to have a look at some chickens. I'm not like, yeah, we're gonna get chickens today. I'm just like, maybe we'll get some chickens today. From like, how do you choose one or two when there's hundreds that are going to be killed? So we've just come to look at some chickens in Gaul, and honestly it's really devastating to see them like this. There's no water, there's no food, the cages are full of feces, and there are dying animals everywhere. So I just got this little guy at the cage. His head was hanging through the bottom. He was gonna die, he's so weak. but I just took him out. I didn't even care what the person said. I just took him out of the cage, and I'm hoping that he'll survive. Let's see, we're going to take him home and see if we can do anything to make this guy live. But it's really shocking, and honestly seeing all the children laughing, they think it's funny. Like, they're being brought up to think that it's okay to treat animals in this way, and that is utterly heartbreaking. I just can't believe this is still a thing in so many places in the world. So we just got home and let our chickens out of the box that we put them in to travel with them back home. And I don't know, you've probably seen them, but some of the release videos like that are all going viral on like Facebook and YouTube and stuff, where animals have the taste of freedom for the first time. Well, it was like seeing that in real life, because the chickens were stuck in these really horrible cages full of their poo, no water, it was horrible, no nature, no grass, nothing. And then as soon as we opened the box, they were like pecking away at the grass and the soil, and they were so happy. And the chickens, they were all from different cages, and one of them was from a different place, and they all just came together and started walking around together, and it was just amazing to see. So I'm really happy that we've been able to give these chickens a nice little life, like a little bit of happiness, which they weren't used to before. So that's really awesome. Hi guys. Hi. Welcome home. They're so happy to be on the grass. Oh.
No grass cutting.
Oh, they're so happy. They're so happy to be out of the cages. But the sad thing is, my little chicken that I saved, the one that had his neck hanging out of the bottom of the broken cage, he was doing really well. He was actually drinking water, and he made it all the way back to our home, and then as soon as we got home he passed away, which I'm really gutted about. But I'm glad that we did take him from that environment, and he didn't die horribly like all the others that were dead in there and being trampled on by all the other chicks, being squished at the bottom of the cage. At least he died knowing a little bit of love at the end, which is really sad because he was only like 2 days old and that was his life. Anyway, I hate showing negativity. Like, I really don't like it, because I try to show positivity all the time and I want you guys to watch the videos and be happy, but at the same time I want to show the reality, and at the same time I want to be the voice for the voiceless. Like, these chickens, they can't speak out or ask for help or ask, please give me some water, you know, they can't speak to us. And it was just really awful to see the cruelty. We all know that it goes on, right? But you don't see it unless you go to these places. But I definitely wasn't expecting to see all of those dead chicks today. That was a bit of a shock. And it shocked me that there were so many children gathered around outside. Excuse me. And they're like raised in this environment, so they think it's normal. They see this cruelty every day and they think it's okay to treat another living being this way. And that is shocking. That is really scary, that there are the younger generation that are growing up in this way, thinking that animals don't have any rights. Like, we shouldn't give animals a good life, or animals shouldn't be happy. That's really scary to me, because we should be looking towards the younger generation and putting our hope in them to make this world a better place. And then you see that kind of thing. It's really disheartening, it really is. But I really hope that from this experience we can just get the word out there, raise some awareness. We haven't really done much. Yeah, we've saved a couple of chickens, but I wish we could do more. But that's one of the reasons why we make these videos, is so we can speak out about it, and hopefully a couple of you will acknowledge it and maybe change your diet, be on a plant-based diet instead of eating the animals. Yeah, if we can change a couple of people's mindset for the better, then we've done our job. Ooh, that's probably the best door you've ever made. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm having such a lovely morning already. It's still really early, but I just let the chickens out and they're just exploring around the garden, and I've just been sat here for I don't know how long just watching them because they're so funny. They've all got different personalities, and just seeing them like exploring and digging around in the mud, it's so funny. I'm learning about these chickens. They've got the space they need, they've got the freedom, and it's so nice to see them having lots of fun in our garden. Whereas yesterday they were stuck in these horrible hell of cages, surrounded by dead birds and their poo and no food, no water. So seeing them today is just magical. It makes me want to cry. And the dogs are all being really good with them as well. They're just watching them and learning that they're part of the family now. Wow, that one just climbed up the wall. Guys, don't go in the jungle. Oh my god, oh my god. So the guys just got home from work and we're going to move the finished chicken coop to the area. Sorry if I still sound really bad, I'm quite sick. But the chickens have been so happy all day. They have been pretty much all day up the jungle doing their thing. And then they came down at around 4 o'clock to this area and they were digging little holes and shuffling around. They're just so funny to watch. Anyway, we're going to move the cage to its new position. So we've roped in with the help of Lasanta. Oh, I'm dying. Careful of the tuk-tuk. Careful of the flowers. Oh, careful of the shelter. I don't understand where you guys are going with that there. That looks like it would work, but how? You need some wooden poles to hold it up. It's so funny. Good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful, beautiful day here. I'm so relaxed this morning. We've got lots going on and I'm just observing and videoing and thinking and spending time with the animals, and it's really amazing. Our chickens, they have settled in so well. Like, I can't believe how well they've settled in, and the dogs are great with them. They absolutely love them. They just watch them and they don't actually care. They don't really take much notice of them. This morning I've just gone out to see where the chickens are, and they've got like their little hole area, so they're all in their little holes just having a relax. chilling, you know, that's the chicken life. It's so nice to see how well they've settled in and how they've adapted to a normal life, what a chicken should have, not being stuck in a cage for months and months and months. Yeah, they can just do normal chicken things. And talking about new animals, we've actually fostered 4 new puppies. Yeah. When they came to the sanctuary, they were 10 days old, so 2 of them still had their eyes closed. They need hand rearing, so that's what we've been doing. It's quite a full-time job, but on top of everything else, but it's really lovely. I actually miss hand rearing puppies. We used to do it a lot when we were staying at the other house back in the lockdown times, and yeah, we haven't done it since until now, so it's super nice to be a mum again. And yeah, they're all doing really well. 3 boys, 1 girl, and of course they're all looking for a home, so if you want a puppy, get in touch. Kisses for the puma. Okay, so we just come on a spontaneous trip to Matra. Well, not super spontaneous because we actually came to get our tuk-tuk fixed. So we've just left her in the garage. She's having a little repair session. And so we've just got on a bus to come into Matra city because we're on a mission to find another chicken to add to our collection. I don't think we need any more, but we're kind of like addicted to getting chickens. And it's funny, whenever we come to Matra, we never see subscribers, and today in the first like 2 minutes we got off the bus, we've seen 3, which is really funny, but no one knows where we can get chickens from. So we're just walking around. Unsuccessful in finding chickens that are alive. We did find some dogs on the road and this mummy with all of her babies, and I was so sad. Like, there's so many dogs like this and we can't help them and they're just living on the streets. But we did find this amazing vegetarian food, street food, short eat place. I think it's probably my favourite place in Sri Lanka for the street food. It's so tasty and it's all vegetarian.
No, the skill one.
Yeah.
Skill base one.
Good.
Ini kulitnya kurang. Bulu.
Oh my god, yeah, take it. Hi, good, how are you? Huh? You want me to give you money? Sorry? She's so pretty.
Some people and coming and take this chicken home, go kill. This one chicken go nice home. This feed them this chicken and this big garden.
Hi, baby. You're not coming outside. Hi, sweet lady. I think she's scared. There you go. Oh, she's found the coconut. Yay, good girl. So that actually ended up being quite an eventful afternoon. We went to 3 different shops. Well, actually we went to quite a few, but the ones we went to, some of them were like quite a good pet shop, if you would. Like, there were no dead animals. It was quite clean. They all had food and water, so we just left those ones there and we carried on looking for some other ones who were not in the best of condition. So the first shop where we got one of them from, she was just like a lone old chicken, so Lahiri wanted to get her. It was actually quite a decent shop, but she was just really lonely, so we thought we'd give her a really nice, whoa, that's lightning. We thought we'd give her a really nice rest of her life. And then we went to another shop, which was the worst shop. So it's like a meat shop, so they had all the dead chickens in the fridge. And then next to the dead chickens were some other cages, and there were 2 chickens in there. One was a male chicken and one was a female chicken, so a hen. And the shop people said that the male had already been bought, so was on order. But the one that was next to him, the white hen, she was available, so we took her. And it was just really frightful to see. It was just heartbreaking to see that these live chickens were positioned overlooking the dead chickens, overlooking the chopping board, like where they kill the chickens, where they prepare all their flesh. Like, it's just crazy. So I'm really happy we took her, because we know what her future would have been. There wouldn't have been a future. So really happy we took her. And then just across the road, like literally opposite, there was this other really lonely hen who, she's got no feathers on her neck. She's like an old lady and she's not in the best condition. And we thought, you know what, we're going to take her as well, because she's literally right opposite this meat shop, who by now don't have any chickens available that are alive. So they'd probably go for her next. So we took her as well, and I'm really happy we got her. She's probably my favourite out of the 3. And what's really funny, like, all of them are getting on, so we have 6 chickens now, and they're all getting on really well together, which I'm happy about. There was a little bit of fighting this morning, but with the integration, they're now okay. But what I find really funny is the 3 chickens we rescued last week, they're like together, they formed their group. And then the 3 chickens that we rescue tonight, they're in their little group. So I'm hoping to see over the next few days, week, that that they'll all come together as one. But I love them so much. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that we're in the position, that we have the space, that we're now able to rescue animals, because that is what I want to do with my life. I just want to help as many animals as possible, relieve the suffering, save their lives, stop them from ending up on someone's plate. Yeah. And thank you guys for watching. Like, it's kind of a different video, and I know that a lot of you probably aren't vegetarian or vegan, so thank you for sticking around and watching. No negative comments, please, only positive. Thank you so much for watching, and also leave some awesome comments down below, because I read all of your comments, by the way, and I want to know name suggestions. So I put a post on Instagram stories and loads of people have already been suggesting names, so I'm really excited to get a load of names together and then we can like pick from the hat or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but yeah, any name suggestions would be much appreciated. They're all girls, by the way.